It's a totally different approach, isn't it, to the first half?
Exactly, but listen, they have created 3 or 4 chances by getting some crosses into the box, so they have to keep doing it. And we've seen Rafinha warming up and Fermin, so there is a possibility that Rafinha doesn't come on for Lamine, who's having a fantastic second half. Rafinha has played also as a midfielder, so with Fermin and Rafinha it can be 2 midfielders on the pitch. Can be for Frankie de Jong. I don't know if for Pedri it will be too risky to take the 2 players off, but I mean that any of the 2 players warming up can play in midfield.
Yeah, Rafinha did come on in that position as number 10, I guess, in the last game against Alaves, so might be in that role again.
But I don't think that Xavi's gonna take off Frankie de Jong and Pedri at the same time. So possibly Rafinha will be for Lamine Yamal and Fermin possibly for Frankie de Jong, depending how he feels.
Well, Frankie, yeah, as you say, depending on how he feels, because he's playing for the first time in 2 months.
Yeah.
How frustrated is he looking with his team's inability so far to turn this around?
He's not making too much of a fuss. He's not as animated as he usually is. He seems to be sort of looking on and calculating in his mind what to do or how to solve the situation, more than really being vociferous and getting messages across to the players. So it looks like he's trying to take it in and look for solutions. As we said, he's preparing to bring on Rafinha and Fermin, and there are also 2 substitutions lined up for Rayo Vallecano with Pate Cis and Radamel Falcao, as Moomin, who we said was struggling before, looks like he's not going to be able to continue in this game. He's lying down on the pitch.
Yeah, Mamimi has been having some problems lately, so possibly a centre-back can come on also.
Well, they're without Aridane today, who would normally be the alternative at the back, so it might be that Pate Cis has to come on and play in an unfamiliar role, normally a midfielder.
It can be the centre-back,
Falcao will surely be the straight swap for Cameo. I don't think they'll put Radamel Falcao at the centre of defence. Be novel.
Pedri looking at the bench, and well, now we will see.
So it's going to be 4 substitutions in total, 2 on each team. We know that Moomin is one of those. So heading into the last 10 minutes, and Chappie, we can, I guess, sometimes be guilty of over-dramatising situations, but this 10 minutes, as we see Rafinha running on to Gundogan's pass, can't keep it in, it'll be a goal kick. These 10 minutes, how big are they, not just for this game, but for Barcelona's season? They've got Champions League game against Porto coming up, having lost their last game in the group. They've got Atletico next weekend, then Girona. Not long after that, Valencia away. 7 games between now and Christmas. This would be a terrible way to start that last stretch after the international break, with Xavi already facing criticism before the break.
And it is true that in Champions League, despite losing the last game, they're very well positioned in terms of the group stage. But it's going to be a tough game against Porto. Everything that is not winning in Vallecas is a very bad result. Even if they score and they equalize the game, is a bad result for Barcelona, considering the moment of Girona, also Real Madrid, Atletico possibly will win tonight. So it's going to be a bad result. And of course, as you said, the very difficult rivals coming: Atletico, Girona in La Liga, and then Porto. I know Xavi is trying to find the solutions. The reaction of this second half is good because Barcelona are attacking better.
Here's the through ball from Joao Felix, looking for Rafinha, but well read by Dimitrievski, and now Iñaki Peña will gather. He's barely touched the ball in the second half.
Exactly. So good reaction. I mean, it's as expected. So Barcelona have better squad than Rayo Vallecano, and they have to push and submit Rayo Vallecano in defense, what they're doing. But again, all the chances they come in from crosses, which is good. I mean, it's good reading. Let's see Balde.
Good ball from Inigo Martinez. The cross towards Lewandowski, and it's an equaliser, and I think it's an own goal. But Barcelona are back on level terms. Excellent ball down the left channel from Balde, for Balde to run onto. Try and come forward again, and